It is once again another game under the lights for Wolverhampton Wanderers at Molineux. Tomorrow night facing off against Liverpool, this time in the FA Cup for a place in the quarter-finals of the competition. Of course, I've already done the match preview to sort of look ahead to the double-header that we had this week. But just a little bit on my thoughts. The latest from Rob Edwards' pre-match press conference and my predicted lineup from the game as well. You'll also see a few very interesting stats pop up on the screen throughout the video. One of them being probably one of the first ones that I've put on there. Wolves have faced Liverpool a few times in the FA Cup. And the last time they faced them in the 5th round, Wolves won and then went on to win the Cup. And how nice would that be after such a difficult season? But form and our luck, I suppose, is picking up a little bit, especially at Molineux. Our last 3 games under the lights have all been fantastic spectacles. The comeback against Arsenal, the win against Aston Villa, and of course this week's win against Liverpool. It's going to be so tough tomorrow because Liverpool will want revenge. They want to be up for it. They will be up for it. And Rob Edwards said the same in his pre-match press conference as well. Now, in terms of team lineup for this one, I would have expected some sort of rotation anyway. As I mentioned on my preview earlier on this week, and again confirmed today by Rob Edwards, that Andre is unfortunately suspended. This is due to picking up 2 bookings already in the competition, so he won't be around and available. And he did confirm that Jose Sarr will be rested. He's nursing a little bit of a problem with his ankle anyway. However, I would have expected Sam Johnstone to have come in and to have started on Friday anyway. So, yeah, this game I'm excited for. Liverpool, I read a few of Arne Slot's comments earlier on as well. He didn't confirm it, but sounds like there may be a little bit of rotation for them. I don't really know how strong they've gone in the cup competition so far. And, of course, in regards to a goalkeeper situation. So I think their backup goalkeeper is Marmadashvili now. He may start. But very interestingly, again, their form away from home in this competition isn't particularly great. So I will be, this will give us a buzz. I think at the start of the week, every Wolves fan would have wanted to win this game. The fact that we've won in the league is fantastic. It gives us a little bit more buzz and momentum going into this game. I think that's key, the momentum and the morale. But I think I put my video out yesterday. I don't think anybody would have put money on Wolverhampton Wanderers winning both of these games. Would have been very interesting to see the odds on that. If anyone did back that, let me know in the comment section down below, because you're a braver man than me. But in regards to my predicted lineup, I've gone with this, which I'll show on the screen now. Sam Johnstone in goal. I think he'll go with Chichua once again at right wing back. We've got to consider as well, obviously, it's about 9-10 days before our next fixture as well, so he can maybe push the limit a little bit because it will give a chance for the players to recover. Left wing back, I've gone with Hugo Bueno being reintroduced. I know David Muller-Wolfer came in on Tuesday. Back 3, I would say it's going to stick with the same. Krejci, the same as normal, I would say. So, sorry, Krejci, Bueno, and Mosquera coming in for Doc, who did start during the week. The midfield, obviously, Andre is out, so I'd probably say Jean-Ric Bellegarde, Andre and Angel Gomez in some capacity, and then Mateus Mane and Adam Armstrong once again. Maybe a little bit more rotation than that, but, could see maybe Tolu start. I think, he did a good job. But I felt that Adam Armstrong still offered that little bit off the ball and his work rate and so on, which has been quite crucial over the last couple of games or so. So I think Rob would probably stick with that and go as strong as he can with that, with the odd exception of changing the midfield up, obviously, for Andre, who's got that suspension, and obviously changing the goalkeeper, which I expected and which he alluded to anyway. So I'm excited. I mention it every year, but, the FA Cup is such a fantastic competition, and it would be, I'm younger than probably a lot of people that are watching this video, but I would love anything more to see Wolves win a major trophy. That's just a dream for me, to see us lift something once in my whole lifetime. And if I could be so lucky that in the next few years or so to see Wolves win, whether it's a League Cup, an FA Cup, some sort of title, I don't know. I suppose the Championship doesn't really count, does it? It'd be fantastic. Yeah, I would love to see it happen in the flesh, and I'm hoping it's this year. But ultimately, if you want to win these competitions, you have to beat the best teams in the country. And look, we've done well to get through to the 5th round so far, but let's be serious here. You know, we've only beaten 2 League Two sides. So these are the big boys now, and if you want to win the competition, of course we all want a favourable run, but ultimately you have to beat some of the teams at the top end of the table in the Premier League to get there. And let's hope that if we can get a positive result tomorrow night, other results fall in our favour, maybe 1 or 2 upsets to make our passage potentially to the final a little bit more straightforward. But as always, guys, let me know your thoughts and score prediction. At the start of the week, I actually said I thought we'd lose the league game and win this one. So I hope that my prediction was wrong for Tuesday, but correct for today. And I can't remember if I said a 1-0 Wolves or 2-1 Wolves, but I'm really hoping that does come to fruition and we have another fantastic night at Molineux. As always, guys, I'll give my thoughts and feelings following full time tomorrow on the channel. If you want to check that out, of course, as always, hit that subscribe button. Like this video as well if you haven't already. Enjoy the weekend, guys. Hopefully it's a successful one for Wolves, and I'll see you on the next one.